Howdy everybody, BygPhattyPlus here, and it's time once again for a glog. And it's also time for a break. You may think, what do you mean by a break? Well, I mean a break from YouTube. I'm not quitting. This isn't goodbye. This isn't I'm done. This is I need a break. You see, I have been doing YouTube since 2007 for about 15 years. I've been doing YouTube steady. And in that whole time, I think I've taken about 8 or 9 breaks in the whole 15 years I've been doing this. And I can remember almost what every single break was for. 2 of them were obviously because family members close to me passed away, and I didn't have the mental ability to do videos. 2 were because I had new computers. I had to take a week or so or longer to load my programs and everything onto the new computer, set it up, run it, put it through its paces, see what it could do before I started going back into making videos. And the rest were various issues of either, most of them were power outages due to hurricanes, because I do live in the good old state of Florida, also known as in my view, as the genital of the United States. Prove me wrong. Look at the map. And, but yeah, it's like several of those times were because a hurricane came through, knocked out the power or the internet, and therefore I couldn't do any kind of videos because I had no ability to. And one for sure, because we had no AC, and without AC my room gets really, really, really hot, and I can't rightly do any kind of editing or even rendering if the computer's too hot. I ain't trying that business, you know what I mean? I ain't playing that. I ain't overheating my computer. I remember it too. It's like we had no AC and I was playing Destiny at the time. Shoot, I couldn't play Destiny because the computer started getting really hot. So I'm like, okay, just shut the computer down. We're not touching it. I'm going to sleep on the couch in a cold room. Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, about 8 or 9 times I've taken breaks. Mostly just a week long, though in the passing of Mary, it was about a month and a half, maybe 2, I can't remember. That was just my water bottle there, in case you're wondering what that is. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've had an actual break where I didn't have to worry about a reason why I was having that break. I just needed a break. And the reason I need a break is, as of right now, YouTube ain't fun anymore. It used to be. And it started, and for a good several years, I'm going to say maybe about 8 to 10 years, it was fun. It was fun to do. You know, recording and playing these games, sometimes games that no one had ever heard of. In the case of Crazy Cross, that was incredibly fun. Despite how pain in the butt that game was, it was still fun to do. It was still fun to show. But for the first 10 years, everything was fun. Sure, you had to fight with content IDs and all that, but for the most part, YouTube was fun. It was fun to make the videos, put them up there and see people's reactions. Well, not so much see, because, you know, it's internet. You can't unless they actually show a picture or video of them reacting, which, why? But read their reactions, you know, and then talk to them, you know, through, like, the voice comm and, you know, voice connection or whatever. And maybe it was from my friends that tell me that, but yeah. For the most part, it was fun. It was enjoyable. It was something I enjoyed doing. It's a lot of work, don't get me wrong, but it was fun. You know? And then it stopped being fun. And it was after Mary passed away, it became more of I wanted to finish projects that I hadn't finished, for her. Chroma Squad in that case. I hadn't finished it yet. And I regret that still, that I never finished it. She never got to see the final episode. But it slowly stopped being fun and started to become something I felt obligated to do. I felt compelled to do for non-fun reasons. And that was due to one simple thing. On YouTube, you're always fighting the algorithm. You're always fighting that blasted algorithm. Where if you're not constantly uploading videos, you're not constantly putting content out, the algorithm will bury you in an instant. And with what happened with the adpocalypse now, they've changed the rules now where if you're not monetized, the algorithm isn't even going to push you. And you can't get monetized if you don't have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And if you're not monetized, you're not getting pushed. So you're already effectively buried. Until before the apocalypse happened, after Mary had passed, between those 2 points, I was making videos to try and keep up with an algorithm that, after the apocalypse happened, an algorithm that basically decided to forget who the hell I was. And basically completely ignore me. And I had been pushing myself after the break. I started pushing myself to put out content every day. I would take my normal recording schedule. Sorry if this is rambling. I'm recording this at 3 a.m. because it's pretty much the only time I can right now. But I would basically do my recording on Sundays, get 6 to 7 videos done, get the videos, get the audio cleaned up, then load it onto my external hard drive, and then start editing a video or two for, the next couple of days. And I became locked into that routine where every Sunday after church, after grocery shopping, I would get home and immediately go into recording. I wouldn't rest. It's like come home, put all the groceries away, organize them, take a shower, and immediately go to recording. And I would be there for a good 4 to 5 hours in the room getting it done. And it was a case of I wasn't eager to record the videos, to play the game. I wasn't even eager to do the videos. It was just I had to get this done. And despite the fact that I didn't need to anymore because I wasn't monetized, therefore the algorithm wasn't pushing me at all, there was no need to keep up with an algorithm that wasn't going to push me. So I didn't have to. But in my brain, I had become obsessive compulsive. Every Sunday I had to record. I had to get 6 to 7 videos done for the week. And it was a compulsion to the point to where if grocery shopping started to take too long, or if we were out too long, and I didn't get home by at least 5 o'clock, preferably 4 o'clock, but at least 5 o'clock, I would start to have a panic attack because I wasn't getting home in time to resume my routine. And it would actually agitate my family because I'm sitting there trying to get the grocery shopping and everything done because I had to get home and get this done. And they were getting agitated. They were getting irritated because, you know, with my mom, when you go out shopping, you do not begrudge her. She you know, Sundays is her only time to get out, and she likes to look around and shop. That's her way to de-stress and relax, just looking around. And in my brain, I'm like, no, we gotta hurry up. We gotta get this stuff. We gotta get home because I've got to record. And I'm sitting there having a panic attack because I can't get home. I have to get these recordings done, but I have to be there to help her shop because she can't pick up heavy things. I have to be the one to pick up all the things, put it on the conveyor belt and all that mess. And I'm having a panic attack to the point to where she gets upset because I'm trying to get things done. She's like, slow down. I can't. I gotta get this done. I'm having a massive panic attack. I'm literally shaking. And the bad part was, at the time, I didn't realize what was going on with me. I didn't realize it. I was just literally dealing with this obsessive compulsion disorder that I had to get home and get these recordings done. It didn't dawn on me until several weeks ago, when we went to do grocery shopping, and we were a little ahead of time, so I wasn't as stressed. And our Walmart, because of course we shop at Walmart because, you know, we're poor. Our Walmart has a Burger King in it, and I suggested, like, all right, let's get some Whoppers for lunch, you know, when we go home. Yeah, I know it's a late lunch, so what? To them it would have been dinner, but I went and got some Whoppers. You know, we paid for our groceries. I got the food, and we went out. I loaded the car up with all the groceries and everything. And then instead of, you know, going straight home, my family wanted to sit down and enjoy the Whoppers when they were fresh and hot, which you can't blame them. You'd want to as well. You know, if you got something, you want to eat it fresh and hot. You don't want it to be cold and nasty. And rather than, you know, wait till we got home, they decided they were going to enjoy their Whoppers in the car right there. And so we sat there in the car enjoying our meals. And it dawned on me, at this point, we never do this. We never sit there and just relax and enjoy our meals and be out, because I'm too much having a panic attack because I need to get home and record. And that's when it hit me. You know, why am I having these panic attacks? You know, why am I having this OCD? Because I'm trying to focus on doing something that has changed from being a hobby that I did for fun as a reason to play as a reason to play games I normally didn't have time for. It became a compulsion. It became something that I had to do to fight an algorithm that I had already lost against. Because of the apocalypse, I was never going to get monetized after that point. And for me, it wasn't always about making money. Sure, it was great. Sure, it's great to get a little money on the side to help out. But it wasn't about the money. It was a hobby to play games, to get myself to play games I normally wouldn't have time for because I'm too busy playing MMOs because I'm addicted to grinding. And of course, Star Trek Online and then, Final Fantasy 14 are fun, so, there's that little issue. Plus, Payday 2 and whatever else I was playing with the friends in the RCO. But YouTube was a reason to record videos and have fun making videos showing off games that not only I wanted to have a chance to play, but also games that not many people knew about, Again, case in point, because I like bringing it up, Crazy Cross. And it changed from being a fun hobby to a compulsion that I needed to get done. And so I decided that these last 3 games I was doing, Fatal Frame 3, Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater, and Commandos Behind Enemy Lines, were the last games I was going to do. Because normally, when I finish a game, depending on how many videos into it I finish, I will sometimes dive into the next game right away. Get a couple of videos that done, so it's ready and ready to go. In the case of the Sunday videos, Commandos or Command and Conquer, I would have to record those sometime during the day in the middle of the week when I was off from work, because they're usually hour-long videos. I can't do 6 or 7 hour-long videos on Sunday because I just don't have the time. I'm already trying to record something else. And it wasn't only until recently that I started recording those RTS videos at night when everyone is in bed. Of course, even then I can only do like 1 or 2 because it's late at night and I'm tired. But I decided that the 3 videos I was just doing were going to be the last ones for a while. Because, like I said, I've been fighting an algorithm that I'd already lost against. To get monetized on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I have only just recently hit 900 subscribers. In fact, the exact number is 914. It's taken me from 2007 till now, 15 years, to just now get 914 subscribers. And that sucks, because one of the other aspects of the hobby of making YouTube videos was the fact that I was entertaining people. I liked entertaining people. Again, money wasn't really a big thing about it. Sure, it was nice. I've actually gotten all of 2 videos off of YouTube. 2 videos. I've gotten all of 2 checks out of YouTube. One when I was a part of Maker for all of maybe several months till the apocalypse happened and they kicked everyone but their top 300 content creators out because apocalypse. And then one small check from Google AdSense. Because of course Maker wasn't my thing anymore. I just had straight Google AdSense. Both checks, mind you, were well under $100, so they weren't really big checks, but it was nice. It was something great. Hey, I made a check off of doing videos. That was great. That was a happy moment for me. It's hey, my hobby is giving me a little extra money in my pocket. It wasn't paying the bills or anything, but it was a nice extra little thing in the pocket to say, hey, this is your reward for doing all this work. But ever since, the apocalypse went into full swing, I was completely kicked out of the partner program because, you gotta have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And I only have 914 subscribers, and I barely have an hour. I barely have 138.1 hours of watch time. So even if I suddenly hit 1,000 subscribers tomorrow, I still couldn't go monetized. And again, it's not just for the money to get monetized. It's the fact that I'll be reaching more people to watch my videos. Because one of the very demotivating aspects of YouTube is looking at your views. And when you scroll down your videos and the majority of your videos are sub 10 views, some even much sub 5 views, it's kind of demoralizing. Because here you are, you're trying to not only put out content to entertain people, because that's what I want to do, I want to entertain people, but I look and I find I'm in single digit views. Who am I entertaining? Just my friends. That's it. I'm not entertaining anyone else. I have a few people here and there comment, and they're watching my videos still, which I appreciate. I appreciate everyone who's still watching my videos. But when it comes to being able to be pushed by the algorithm, in other words, getting monetized, so the algorithm will say, "Hey, you're making YouTube money now, so we're going to push you to make more money." When it comes to that, and when it comes to wanting to entertain more people, YouTube ain't gonna be it, because I'm barely anyone's watching my videos, and it's demoralizing because my brain says, "Oh, you're not very entertaining." My brain says, "Oh, you're not very entertaining. No, that's why no one's watching you." When the real answer is, no one even knows you exist because of the algorithm. Because the algorithm has buried you. Because you're not monetized. You're buried in this heap of content creators of all aspects. And you're near the bottom where all the unmonetized people are. And it's a it's a pretty big freaking huge pile of creators who aren't monetized and aren't being pushed. Some people suggest, start a brand new channel and go from there. But the thing is, when you have a channel that you've worked on for 15 years, I personally could not just give up the channel, and make a new one, erase this one, start over. I couldn't. I really couldn't do it. And the thing is, let's say that one doesn't get buried, because it's still me. It's still me doing it, and people go, "Oh, he's still boring. No one cares about him." So I don't want to give up something I've worked hard on for 15 years because the algorithm isn't treating me right. But at the same time, I'm not motivated anymore to keep going because of that same issue. I've been busting my butt, and I have been receiving no satisfaction for it. Again, it's not about the money. It's about waking up and seeing a high view count on your video, seeing comments on your videos of people going, "I enjoy this work." Even if they say, "Oh, I think your work sucks." Hey, you still watched it. You still gave me a view, which means other people are going to see it and they might like it. You didn't? Oh well. Other people might. But it's just, right now, for me, it's a source of anxiety. It's a source of panic attacks, because if I'm not sticking to this particular routine, it's like something's not right. It needs to be fixed. And I just don't feel like having panic attacks anymore, working on something that I just don't feel motivated to anymore. I have more of a feeling of compulsion than motivation. And there's a difference between compulsion and motivation. Motivated means you wake up and you go, "Ooh, something new came out. I would love to do videos on this." Whereas compulsion is, "I have to do videos on this." It's no longer an enjoyable experience. Sure, I have funny moments. I do enjoy the games I play, but it's more of a, I think if I wasn't so compelled to, where it was more of a relaxed hobby, I might enjoy it more. But as it stands, I don't right now. Which is why I need to take a break from YouTube. Again, I'm not quitting. I'm not walking away. I'm not deleting the channel. I'm not saying I'm done. I just need to take a break from YouTube. How long? I don't know. Definitely going to be longer than a month. Definitely longer, maybe longer than 2, maybe longer than 3. I just need to step away from it for a while. And if I do come back, it's probably going to be very slowly. And it's going to probably be just leisurely. It's not going to be constant upload schedule all the time. It's just going to be more of something of, oh, I want to play this game. I'm going to record bits of it. And I'm just going to put them together and throw them up. You know, because more or less, what's the point? What's the point of doing all this work when at the most 10 people are going to see it? At the most. You know? I want to my dream is to entertain people. Entertain a lot of people. And I can't do that if, you know, I'm not motivated and neither is YouTube's algorithm. So I'm taking a break from YouTube. I'm just gonna... This video will pretty much be the last video that'll be on my channel for a while. Like I said, I'm not deleting my videos. I'm not walking away. They'll still have the older content to go back to. And maybe at some point when I feel better about it, or I have more time to devote to it, because, you know, my job's got more hours, and I have something else that's taking up my time now. Something else I actually do enjoy, besides regular gaming, you know. And see, that's where the free time's going to go. You see, for the longest time, I've actually been streaming now. I've actually been streaming for... Good Lord, how long? Most of the time it's been... It hasn't been until the last few years that it's actually gotten serious to where I'm dedicated at it, where I actually have a schedule to start. And it's one of those things where it's like, I don't have a panic attack. I can't really say that. I do get frustrated when I want to start at a certain time and something comes up and I have to start later. Like my family insisting on having dinner at 6 o'clock. You know, instead of, you know, hey, we normally had dinner at 5. Why is it 6 o'clock now? But it's definitely promptly at 6 o'clock every night. And I'm not going to sit there and stream while eating because I have this issue with hearing mouth sounds. And therefore, if I hate mouth sounds, everyone hates mouth sounds. They don't want to hear me go nom, 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 while streaming. You know? And I'm not going to do that to people. I'm not going to force people to hear me eat. You know? So, I have to eat first and then stream. I usually have to wolf down the food and everything. But it's something, it doesn't give me massive panic attacks like YouTube has. I have to get home. I have to spend 5 to 6 hours recording and editing these videos together. You know? Streaming is actually something that when I'm done, I raid someone and I shut it off. I make the title card, for that stream, I trim it on Twitch and highlight it, and that's it. Literally about maybe 30 minutes of work after the stream. And I come off the stream feeling so relaxed because it's like, I just had this great stream. Most of my streams have been incredibly great. The only times they haven't been is when the game's got really ticked me off, or when I've had massive internet issues that have really ticked me off, which have been few and far between. Most 96% of the time I get into stream, I am so relaxed and de-stressed because I just sat there and entertained people for 3 to 4 hours. And it's fun. It's something I do. It's a hobby that I do enjoy. And here's the best part. I'm getting paid on Twitch a little more regularly than YouTube. Like I think I had a year apart between checks from YouTube. I've had more often, not really that often on Twitch. I mean, I think it's more or less one check every 4 to 5 months. But hopefully, that might increase a little bit, because I plan on switching Sunday from a recording day to a stream day, where I come home from grocery shop and put everything away, go have a shower, sit down and just start playing the game. Relax and talking with people like I'm just relaxed. Like I'm just playing games normally. I'm just showing it off. And streaming has been able to do that for me. I sit there and the thing is, I only usually have about 2 or 3 people in chat, because I have the little stream viewer count number on my OBS to tell me how many people are in chat. And most people say, oh, shut that off, because that's going to demotivate you. But the thing is, as long as there's at least 1 or 2 people in chat talking, and we're talking back and forth, I'm fine. I've had a lot more people in chat before, and it's been great. I've had people raid me. It's been great. I've raided other people, and that's how you get. That's how you get more people to watch your channel. You raid other people's channels, and they go, "Hey, check this guy out," and some people do. You can't just do that on YouTube. You can't just finish a video. Hey, go look at this guy. Because on YouTube they'll go there. Hey, most people don't say, "Hey, this guy sent me here," because they might send you to a video that's like a year old, or to a content creator who ain't paying attention, and they're like, "I don't care." YouTube or Twitch, you rate someone, it's immediately know, "Hey, this guy rated me." Oh, check his content out. Here, let me shout him out and all this. I've actually had returns on that. I've had people come back and actually follow my channel and come back and watch my streams, which is great, because it's more people to entertain. That's why I like doing, like I said. And although there's been growing pains here and there, with certain, channel rewards and all that, causing issues, but it's a learning process. But it's still something that I do enjoy. When I'm finished with the stream, like I said, I'm relaxed as hell. It's like I'm happy. I'm actually a little tired, because I'm like, I'm not pent up and strung up from trying to get all these videos done. I'm literally just like, and it's nothing I have to worry about doing. I don't have to sit there and after the stream, let me grab the video, chop it up, and make a highlight reel of it. And like a lot of people do. Because a lot of people who do that, they have time to do that. They have time. I don't. I have a job. I have other obligations. But, I don't. I just take the video and I import it from Twitch to my backup stream channel on YouTube. So here's this. I keep an archive of all my streams here. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Most of the important ones. For you to go back and watch at your leisure, And of course, I highlight all my streams. That way, if on Twitch, you can go back and look at all the old ones, even the random ones that I didn't import. But it's so much more fun with Twitch, It's so much more fun. It's so much more enjoyable with Twitch to sit there and just do a stream and then just, highlight it up and be done with it, You're like, I'm done with the stream. I'm done. I shut it off. And it makes me happy to do it. It's something I enjoy doing. It's like I'm done with the stream. I have no other obligations other than maybe, I need to find a new game to stream. That's it. With YouTube, I have to sit there, find another game. I need to look up to see if there's any kind of copyrighted. I have to look up to see if there's any kind of issues with it to be recorded. Can I alt tab continuously because I have to do it every 30 or 40 minutes? to clip videos and whatnot? Can't it be alt tab? Will it have a problem with alt tab? So many other issues with editing, with recording, editing, upload videos for stream. If the game has issues with alt tabbing, I only have to do it once, maybe twice, and that is to start the stream and end the stream. It's like when I started Assassin's Creed. The first stream of Assassin's Creed was just a text stream trying to figure out why the thing ain't working. And now I've gotten it to work and I've been playing it. If this was YouTube, if this was me trying to set up videos for, record videos for YouTube, I would be having a panic attack because I'm looking at the time and I've already wasted an hour or two trying to get this dang game to work because the rest of the week I didn't get the chance to check the game, test it and everything. Or maybe, I did test it, but then this random crap pops up in the middle of it, and so I'm losing recording time. So I'm having a panic attack, because, I'm not getting the recordings done in time, and I still have to edit and upload videos. With Twitch, we're going to sit there and figure this out. We figured it out, or, we didn't, we'll switch to something else. It's relaxed, it's easier to deal with. So that's why I'm taking a break from YouTube, and I'm gonna just supplement that with maybe an extra stream day, maybe two, depending. The extra time that I have from not having to worry about recording videos and whatnot will also go towards finding out other things I can do. I recently found out about this I forgot the name of the program, but it's a program that that allows you to play games on an emulator online with other people, provided they have the same copy of the game, the same version of it, and the same version of the emulator that you have, which is easy to do. You can just send them the files and whatnot. There you go. And I saw these things. I'm like, there's classic games that I would love to play with the RCO guys, like Resident Evil Outbreak. I would love to play Resident Evil Outbreak with the RCO. I would love to play Time Splitters. Like, oh my god, Time Splitters 2, Time Splitters Future Perfect were awesome freaking games because of the hilarious multiplayer aspect of it. It's like GoldenEye. Oh, that's another thing. I could play freaking 4-player GoldenEye or Perfect Dark because of the program that allows you to link your emulators together, and everyone can sit there and play GoldenEye, Perfect Dark multiplayer, just because. So many games that could be played multiplayer because of these programs that I can't think of right now because my brain is tired because it's 3:38 in the morning. But it's games that, here we have the chance to finally play them together. Games that we would call our buddies over and go, hey, I got this game. Want to come over and play it? Sure, well, come on, we'll have a party. Great, we'll have a party. And we're all playing the game, And we're having fun, We're playing these games, with these new emulator programs and these new online programs to do it. It's something that's I would like to try and mess with, but I just don't have the time normally because I'm too busy trying to record videos on Sundays or during the week for the long RTS videos. I just don't have the time for normally. That I now have extra time, not having to worry about things. Because like I said, I have to sit there and look for videos to record. I have to get up walkthroughs in case these games are particularly difficult. And all this mess and headache that I just rather not deal with anymore. At least not right now. I want to be able to look up these games. I want to look up new emulators. I'm trying to look up a capture device so I can stream from my Switch. Because I got a couple of games I would love to play on my Switch, but I'm too busy playing Final Fantasy. Or Star Trek Online, or in the case of this video, because I'm planning on doing the footage, Shin Megami Tensei ReImagine, another MMO. But I'm only playing that because I'm a huge Shin Megami Tensei fan. But I want to, you know, I want to have a reason to stream those, because I feel like not only are these games fun to play, my reactions on them are freaking hilarious. So I figured that would be great, you know. And plus, I got all these ideas for streaming theme months, like a guy I follow on Twitch, buddy, Neon Arcade. He recently did Dungeon March, where he basically the entirety of March he did fantasy beat 'em ups on his channel. And my buddy Izzy, every March he does March of the Robots, where he does mecha games, you know, mostly anime related or tactical related, like Front Mission. By the way, those two people, you should go check them out. They both stream. PokeYizzy79 on Twitch and Neon Arcade on Twitch. But they do theme months, and it's like, I want to do something like that. But unfortunately, because of my compulsion to do certain videos on, you know, YouTube, I can't. You know? Because it's like, oh, I don't do this one because this one be, like, RPGs, especially, you know, like say, Earthbound, those are frustrating to Let's Play because of the grind. You know, you can't just march somewhere and just start kicking, you know, try to go through the story. There are some of these RPGs you have to stop and grind for. And that really sets your recording time back. You know, it's like, oh, I'm at this boss. Okay, I need more levels for it. But I can't sit there and fight him because I can't sit there and grind because I still got to record 4 or 5 more videos and I don't have the time to sit there and grind for 2 hours. Which, that was very much the case with Crazy Cross. You know, you get to a boss and the boss will wipe the floor with you, so you need a couple more levels to fight the boss. And that happened a lot in that game. I would have to stop my recordings, sit there and grind for an hour and a half, 2 hours, before I could continue on with my recording mess, which really set me back, which really caused anxiety. Whereas Twitch, oh, I need to grind for a little bit, so sit there, let's talk, let's shoot the crap while we, you know, grind for an hour, get some experience, boom, we're on the way. And as long as you're entertaining people, as long as you're making them laugh, it's not boring. It's like, all he's doing is grinding. Yeah, but he's hilarious to listen to. He's goofy as hell. But it's, you know, it's far more relaxed on Twitch. Which is why I want to try to do more streaming. You know, play some more games that I would love to play that I normally don't have time to play. And play them on, you know, Twitch for other people to watch and enjoy. You know? And plus there's a lot of things that I would like to get done around the house that I haven't had time to because I'm too busy devoting it mostly to a platform that doesn't give a crap about me. You know? And there's also a couple other things in my life that I won't divulge yet, but I'm changing. Because they are also sources of anxiety. And like I said, I'm not going to divulge them yet because to do so would jeopardize them getting done. So I'm not going to tell anyone about them until well after they've happened. But they won't be for several months yet. But yeah, it's just, I need to take a break from a platform that literally doesn't care about me. And in fact, you know, the platform really doesn't care about anyone when you think about it, because YouTube has just recently stated they're going to endorse NFTs. Great. We know how messed those things are. And YouTube's like, what do you do with YouTube? You're going to start making NFTs of content creators and force them to buy the NFTs of themselves? I mean, what if you put in some stupid little thing where I hope not, where they say, oh, you own this NFT, you own that channel. So someone could buy an NFT of my channel and go, hey, I control you now. You have to do this. God, I mean, that would just, the whole landscape for YouTube would be shot to hell. People would be buying swaths of content creator NFTs and literally emailing us and go, hey, I own this, here's the proof. You do what I say, you're now uploading this. Which further proves that YouTube is crap. Any website or company that embraces NFTs is a piece of crap in my book. But, yeah. So to basically TLDR it, because I'm at 45 minutes now, I'm taking a break from YouTube for a while. A good long while. If I come back, it's going to be slowly. And it's definitely going to be not with the same zeal that I've done it before. It's not going to be videos every day. It might be a video once here and there. It might be a game here and there. It might be a game like, hey, I'm going to do this one because I want to play it. And here's the stuff, yeah. I'm not quitting. I need to take a break. I know some people don't like that because they feel like, you know, I'm walking away from something that made me. I'm like, made me what? What did YouTube make me? I'm still the same dude. Yeah, it made me rich, that's for dang sure. And even if I did get big on YouTube or Twitch, it wouldn't change me. I just would be less stressed because I would actually have money to take care of bills and everything instead of having to work a frickin' day job that I frickin' can't stand. You know? I wouldn't be as stressed out. I wouldn't be constantly worrying like, oh, I need to pay this bill. Oh, I need to pay that bill. And people are like, oh, you'd be sitting there getting stressed having to stream all the time. I'd be doing the same thing I'd be doing normally. I'd be sitting there playing a game. Having fun with it. But, yeah. I'm going to take a break until the next whatever I do, whenever I do it. This is BygPhattyPlus. Sayonara. Take care of yourselves out there, and I'll catch you around. I didn't say I was quitting. I'm taking a break. I don't know. Maybe several months, maybe a year. I don't know. Whenever I feel like. However long I feel like. I didn't say I was quitting. I'll be back eventually. I need to take a break. I need to step away from YouTube because YouTube just isn't fun right now. It's a job I wasn't getting paid for. Would I have liked to have? Yes, but I haven't. Yeah, you see the problem now. You see the problem. You see the problem, Tex. That's the problem. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I need to take a break. There's other places I like to focus my energies. And YouTube isn't one of them anymore. What do you mean, where does that leave you? What do you mean you're out of a job? This wasn't a job. I mean, you're the one who said it was a job. Text, your text. You have no little ones. You have no bills. You don't even have a head for your roof. It's the truth. How about a vacation? Maybe that leaves you with a vacation. Maybe you should go someplace. Go somewhere you've always wanted to go. Excuse me? Even when I'm trying to take a break, you're insulting me. it's like I can't ever win with you. Oh sure, bring her into this. Yeah, just cause she loved you, don't mean a goddamn thing. You still mean. Straight and narrow my butt. I'm glad I'm going to be rid of you for this break, because it allows me to de-stress and unwind and not have someone nagging at me every 5 goddamn seconds. Oh, I won't. I won't. Well, I'm sure someone will. I'm sure the viewers will. I guess maybe to an extent I might, because, hey, we won't have the banter. I'm not quitting. I'm just taking a break for a while. I just need the break, okay? I'll be back eventually. I have a lot of point-and-click games that I would really like to do, but I'm not going to stream them because that would be pointless to stream them, because it would just be me sitting there for 2 hours stuck on a puzzle, unable to figure it out, and everybody going, "What's wrong with you? The answer's right there!" Yes. Yes, I do have a lot of point-and-click games in my backlog, and I need to do them. So I will be back. Eventually. By educate, you mean insult, belittle, and make fun of. No, it's not. Pack what? What are you packing? What are you packing? You have nothing to pack. You're text. You're in my head. You literally just leave. In fact, I prefer you just leave. Good. Good. Please do. You have no luggage. You literally have nothing. No, emotional baggage doesn't count. Oh, sweet buttery Jesus, don't. No. See you later, text. I'm actually gonna miss the guy.